Before the Premier and the Prime Minister showed up, I was spoken to by a local sergeant, and I could tell, you know, I've done a few LMPs courses on body language and stuff. I seen him walk down into the schoolyard and I could tell that he was there on a mission. He already had a preconceived conception. He knew what he was going to do, and you know, he basically said to me that if you go anywhere near the Premier or the Prime Minister or create a scene in front of the cameras, you'll be locked up, you'll be taken away and charged. And during that heated discussion, I was getting pretty passionate. I don't believe that I was threatening in any way, but I was pretty passionate about it. You know, I was basically told that, you know, I'd be charged for inciting fear and anger in the community. On the other hand, I don't know what he was told. I don't know what information he was given or how he was wound up, but he came there with no misunderstanding that I was a threat or I was going to create a scene. I wasn't allowed to approach them or create a scene in front of the media. This is after my community has voted me to be a spokesperson, you know, be chair of the Grantham Community Flood Fund. You know, what was I to do? You know, they wanted me to get the message out there, but I was directed by a local sergeant that I couldn't do that. Otherwise, you know, I wasn't a benefit to my community then, so basically I had to stand back that day. As far as the insurance goes, the initial response we got at the start sounded promising, but as time's gone on and because of talking behind the scenes, the feel now is that majority, there are a lot, I don't know the exact percentage, but there are a lot that now the insurance company's saying we're not giving you anything. There are some that they've been told that they're getting 15% on their house, 10% on their contents. There are a couple that I know that have been paid out fully. To the ones that are paying 10 and 15% and the ones that aren't honouring any insurance at all, honestly, karma's going to come and get you one day, because that is probably one step above the lack of human care, compassion and morals of our government. Honestly, I am very angry. I can understand that, you know, they're saying technicality, water rising, water falling for Brisbane and Ipswich. Still don't agree with it, but, you know, there's a loophole there. What happened here was a natural disaster. If it's not the worst flooding natural disaster of Australian history, I'll be amazed. And now they're trying to get out of it by a loophole. You guys need to take a long, hard look at yourself. When I was brought up, you were instilled into you care and compassion. You were, you know, it was all about the human, it was all about the person. Then it came money and the other issues after that. To me, today's day and age is all about protecting the big corporate dollar. It's all about the money side of things, all about the financial implications, and it seems to be that the human nature and the social side of things really don't mean anything as far as decisions being made or having any impact on the decisions to be made. It's all made about the dollar, about financial budgets and about big multi-corporate organisations, and that is one thing that is just so disheartening and hard to take when your parents instilled into you care, compassion for your fellow human. Our government has not showed any of that. You know, it's the only side of that that's been shown to us has been tokenistic from our powers to be, and a couple of the foot soldiers that are here to try and help us, which is fantastic. They've shown it, but it's all tokenistic from our government. It's all about you know, when the banks went down. There, straight away, to aid them. Oh, if we don't, the economy's going to blah, blah. Hey, care and compassion. There's humans involved in this. There's people involved in this. Have you ever thought about that?